Have you heard conflicting advice about the importance of eating fat when following a low-carb or keto diet? Or are you confused about whether fat is a free food that you can eat as much as you want without concern? Well, we've heard that same conflicting information and want to clarify several important points as they apply to healthy weight loss. As we've mentioned before, different considerations apply for treating specific conditions like migraines or mood disorders, Alzheimer's disease, or even as an adjunct to cancer therapy. But when it comes to eating a low-carb diet for healthy weight loss, the essential part is limiting carbs, just like the name says, low carb. That could be a strict low-carb or keto diet, generally less than 20 grams of net carbs per day, a moderate low-carb diet of 20 to 50 grams of net carbs per day, or a liberal low-carb diet of up to 100 grams of net carbs per day. Now, reducing carbs can help your body switch from using glucose as its primary fuel source to using fat, both the fat you eat and your stored body fat. But does that mean you have to eat more fat? Well, maybe and maybe not. It does mean you should prioritize protein and eat added fat as needed for fuel. Now, when looking at the scientific studies demonstrating the health benefits of low-carb diets, many of them lower carbs, increase protein, and have only a slight increase in the total amount of fat. Since the total calories naturally go down in most of these studies, the percent of calories from fat increases even if the absolute amount of fat does not increase much at all. So one answer is that the data suggests that you do not have to dramatically increase your fat intake to see health benefits with a low-carb diet. But you may find that you feel better, certainly in the beginning, by allowing yourself to eat as much fat as you need to feel satisfied. As long as you continue to lose weight in a healthy way and feel good, then the added fat can serve the purpose of providing you with the calories and energy your body needs to tamp down hunger and feel well. But for many people, there comes a time when decreasing your fat can also be beneficial. Now, it's true that fat stimulates insulin release much less than carbs, and your body can easily burn fat for fuel when you are low carb. But that doesn't make fat a free food. Fat still has calories, and let's face it, most fatty foods taste great. That's why it's possible or even easy for some people to overeat fat. So if you hit a weight loss or health plateau, that may be a great time to try reducing your fat and increasing your protein and possibly even your fiber-filled veggies. But does that mean switching to a low-fat diet? No, not at all. It may mean lowering your fat percentage from, say, 75% of your calories to 55 or 60%, but by no means is that a low-fat diet. So I'd like to emphasize that eating some low-fat foods is very different from eating a low-fat diet. You can add protein to your diet with foods such as low-fat cottage cheese, low-fat Greek yogurt, or reduced-fat cheese. At the same time, you can enjoy all the fat that naturally comes with other protein-containing foods, like chicken thighs with the skin, a ribeye steak, fatty salmon, or avocado and olive oil on your salad. And you can still cook food in butter or ghee. Choosing some low-fat protein sources allows you to meet your protein requirements with fewer calories. You can continue to enjoy naturally fatty foods and lose or maintain weight in a healthy way. Said simply, low-fat foods can play a role in a low-carb diet, but that doesn't make it a low-fat diet. That's why our guidance for following a low-carb diet is as follows. 1. Reduce your carbs. 2. Prioritize your protein. And 3, add fat as needed for taste and satiety. You don't have to avoid fat, but you don't have to avoid low-fat foods either. High-fat and low-fat foods can peacefully coexist on a healthy and successful low-carb diet. Give it a try and see if it works for you.